Hey guys, it's Ellie, and today we're going to be talking about... Shh! Did you hear that? It sounded like a Google algorithm update. Shh, 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 shh. No, don't move a muscle. It can sense fear. But anyway, so that's what we're going to be talking about today. Google algorithm updates and how you can prepare your website for them. Let's get into it. Google algorithm updates. We know them, we have nightmares about them, and as SEOs, they're the bane of our existence. But still, there is a way you can protect your website against an upcoming algorithm update. Now, obviously, there's no hack. The best way to protect yourself against algorithm updates is just to have a solid website overall. That means relevant content, quality backlinks, and favorable usability. But we know some people need more specific criteria than that to help shield themselves against algorithm updates. So we'll go over a few today, and these should help you, especially in light of some updates that are due to come in June that have already been announced. So let's talk about it a little bit. The first thing to know is that there are two kinds of algorithm updates. There are core algorithm updates, which send ripples across multiple industries. Basically, these are huge updates that cause major shifts, and the content of them is usually disclosed. These kinds of updates include the upcoming performance update in June, which we've done a video about. Feel free to check it out. We'll link it up here for you. Basically, anything that's going to make massive changes in the way Google ranks websites, and Google will usually tell you what those changes will be. But the other kind of update is kind of a more regular update that usually occurs monthly or bi-monthly. They don't usually disclose the content of these updates, and they usually only send ripples across one or two industries. So those are the two kinds to look out for. Step 1, if there's an update on the horizon, check your core web vitals. You might remember core web vitals. We've talked about them a little bit here on the channel, and we've written a blog post about them as well. They're part of the upcoming mid-June page experience update. And basically, they measure your overall website's loading time and what elements might be slowing it down. The best way to check your core web vitals is to plug your URL into the Page Speed Insights tool. From there, it'll tell you which elements are slowing your website down and even provide specific suggestions as to what to fix to improve the overall load times. So, if you have a slow loading website, make sure to check on those core web vitals to find out what could be causing the problem. Step 2, and I got 3 letters for you. EAT. That's expertise, authority, and trustworthiness. Basically, content. So this goes for off-site content linking back to your website. If you don't build backlinks right now, it might be time to start looking into link building. Whether you do it in-house or you outsource it to an agency like ours, it's a super valuable part of building your website's overall authority. To do this, create connections with well-known publishers in your industry, offer them some relevant content in exchange for a do follow link back to your website. And this guideline goes for on-site content as well. It's really important to offer quality, relevant on-site content related to your industry. But also, that content should be written by somebody who's an expert in the industry. So, if your website sells vitamins, maybe find a reputable doctor or nutritionist to contribute some content to your website in order to build up that authority and protect you in the face of upcoming algorithm updates. EAT. Eat it up, because it's everything. Step number 3, perform a full technical audit of your website every few months to check for issues. This means running a crawl, as well as checking your Google Search Console account to look for issues like redirect loops, broken links, excessive 404 errors, indexation issues that might be affecting the accessibility of your website, and unoptimized meta elements. That goes for title tags, meta descriptions that might be too long, too short, or perhaps even non-existent altogether. Performing a full site technical audit will make sure that your website is running smoothly and that there aren't any glaring technical issues that are affecting the Googlebot's ability to crawl your website in general. There's some great free SEO tools that you can use to perform full technical site audits, and we've covered those on a video on this channel by our very own Dan Cromar, and we highly recommend you check those tools out. So these are the 3 most important steps to take in the face of a Google algorithm update. But don't be mistaken by this video. These are not guaranteed to protect you against upcoming algorithm updates. For starters, you rarely get enough notice when an algorithm update is coming to really implement these changes. And even if you do, Google doesn't take your most recent changes into account oftentimes. It can take weeks to months for Google to notice any most recent changes you've made to your website or to your backlink profile. So doing it now last minute won't protect you against any that might be coming in the next couple of weeks, but it could affect you for algorithm updates going forward in the coming year. So we still recommend you take these to heart and make these optimizations as soon as possible. It can't hurt, it will only help you in the long run, and most importantly, it's likely to help your users enjoy the website as well, and not just Google, which is a super important consideration as well. So with that said, we hope you guys learned some helpful tips in this video. Please make sure to like and subscribe to the channel if you want to see more of this kind of content. Leave a comment below maybe with some of your own tips on how to prepare for Google algorithm updates. Until next time, I'm Ellie B, and thanks for watching.